Okay. Okay, so that's working. So it's this. Right, so I'm going to take that out. Right, let's give that a try. Go. Sweet. That took a lot longer than it should have done, but hey ho. Right, so next what I need to do is enable a UI, I guess, for the food, but don't want to be doing that right now. So no, what I need to do is finish the placement mechanics. Just double check. Right. Okay, so the code works. All the files are put down. That's good, good, good. To work on the placement, so key down, key corridor. House 0, I believe. Something like that, create template. Okay, so this needs to run in here, and So here I want to that's bad, that I shouldn't be doing that. Right here. So basically there is placing through. And then this one. So what I'm doing here is hopefully creating a ghost of the fire so I can see where it's going to go when I click. Whether that works is something else, but it was code. So instantiate it. So that's what I'm doing. So if is person equals true. I can keep that in there. Turn this into an object and game object fire equals that, and then return fire. Okay, so that will spawn it in, return it, transform position is that. Oh, I always fall victim to this. Probably gonna error like no other, but let's give it a go. Screwed up there, isn't I? Right, let's have a look. So, place. Oh, that's working alright actually. It's these public, so I've got visibility on them. Just for now. It's doing that correctly. Oh, hang on. Sort of working. It's not working. Right, so create the temp item. That's just for clarity. I will return that. Comes into here. Translate. It's moving it every frame based on that. That's not what I want. That's why I'm going wrong. It's not transform, not translate this. Try that. Never used this code before, but it reads like it should do exactly what I want. Instantiating it for type pass, which is correct. Ah. Not the issue. I think the cleanest way to fix this, well, that needs to be out of update. That's a silly idea. So this still needs to stay in there. Right, okay, so what I'm going to do. I may need to restructure this, but I think that the actual logic is sound. The issue is this is only getting called the once, and I'm trying to update the position in. So. Put that in there. Oh, wait, hang on. Underneath, let's see what I can do. This may lag my system out like no other actually. Oh, sort of working. What the? Just want to get a bit of B-roll footage on this, so I'm just going to turn off my mic for a second. Not my mic, my camera. Okay, so that was not correct. But it was a step in the right direction, I think. Definitely not working correctly. That's bizarre. So the placement still works, but trying to have a live update of where it's going to go definitely doesn't. Well, it does. Just in fact, if I click as it's near my face, it should right there. It is that technically working. So why is it flying to my head? Hello, you alright? Reasonable. Currently, I'm just working on placing a campfire down in my scene, but which I can do. What I'm trying to do is get it to do a live update based on where I'm aiming. For some reason, it's just flying at me. I don't know if you saw that then. So I'm using I've never used this particular thing before. I don't think reading it. I don't think that will affect position. Although I do have the position visible whilst I'm playing it. So if I run it again, and these three numbers here should show a live update once I press R of yeah. So that's doing what this is. That's what doing what is visible on the screen. Just don't understand why. Okay. I think I might need to do a fixed update for one, because it's based fixed update. It's based on a normalized frame rate, so things like this should probably be in there, but that won't fix this issue, I don't think. Can I just put that in? That's good. So when I press R, it creates the item, and then every frame, if placing is still equal to true, which it should be until I click to officially place it, this code runs. If the item's not null, so if it exists, it'll run this. So my issue must lie in this. Oh, 1 second, my dog wants some attention. Come here. Oh. So, if you can see, that's my dog, just so you know. You might be right there. The thing is, that was an issue because the camera is inside the player. But what I did, I added this. Let's give it a sec. I added a rearcast start. Instead of going off the camera position, it goes off this rearcast start position, which is a reasonable amount in front of the player. So genius. That's it. Oh, thank you guys. Oh, nice. Yes, that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, so I need to get it to oh, I've never actually done that, you know, so I ignored the layer. Okay. Might have to do a quick Google. Cast ignore layer. Layer mask. Ignore me. Okay. So just in case you want to see, it's so he's creating a layer mask called Ignore Me. I assume he sets that to whatever layer, and then he's got this bit here. If physics.rearcast. See, I looked into like the physics.rearcast and the amount of variance of it. Like, he's crazy. So there's all these. So I guess I need to. Bet it's that one. Yeah, so I just need to add that later. Thank you very much. Massive help there. dog's trying to... Oh no, bud. Let me type. I'm going to have to put it down. Right, okay. So I need to create a new layer mask. It's very simple actually. So this is just kind of testing the fire. So something tells me I will have some code to clean up. Layer. Oh, dog's gonna bark now. I have to pick him back up. Come here. Can't have it all both ways, bud. Right, sorry about that. Right, so if they ignore layer on... Oh, I only need it on this particular... where are you going? You're gonna kill yourself. So for placing, I don't really want it. Yes, it's all coming together in my head, but verbally I probably can't output it. So I need a separate. I think I need a separate object for which I would need anyway, because I'm going to have like a semi-transparent version of it for this camp for the second item. And that would have a different layer to, so this is just default layer for now. But if I put thank you, yes, I did wonder about that squiggle. See, I've never used any of this stuff before. Exciting times. I'd even write that squiggle. I'm just going to copy and paste yours because I have no idea which key it is to. Thank you. Alright, so let's make a layer for this for now. I'm just going to use, like I say, I'm going to create a separate ghost campfire, if you will, in later, but for now, just for testing purposes, let's just have, I'll just put placement template like that. And then will that matter? Yeah, I'll do the change the children as well. It can't hurt. I can always just change them back. Don't want it to like collide with the one of the sticks or something like that in the item. Right. Okay. So I need to just set this up to placement. Right, let's give it a go. I don't think I need to draw what else. I might do though. It's been a long day today. I'm quite tired. I mean, I am a little bit off my game, but I mean, it's a bit jittery. I'm sure I can sort that out, but that's exactly what I wanted. And then you click and it places 2. Why is it placing 2? It's because I'm not uninstantiating the well, not uninstantiating. I need to destroy the ghost item before I place it down. That's what I need to do. Right, so that would just be in the I suppose in the place I can put it. Let's put it here for now. I'll clean it up. I might move it into the place, pass it through. Destroy that, then place it. Let's try that. So I'll get. How long have you guys been doing Unity? Please don't say like 3 weeks, and you're already way better than me, clearly. it's somewhat working. It's getting raised up. I think I need potentially to wait like a couple of milliseconds, maybe do a coroutine before trying to place. Because I think don't quote me, but I feel like what it's trying to do is place before it gets destroyed. I don't know if you guys. Oh, nice, cool. I've been using it on and off for about a similar time, but I always flip flop. I'll show you what I've got so far, by the way, seeing as I've actually got views for once. Okay, I need to disable. Hang on, I need to. I'm going to need to disable that, or else every time I click, it's going to plant down. Right. So I need to put if displacing equals true in there. Good deal. It's weird. I used it at uni. I did a games design degree at uni, and we used it briefly. But this was in between 2018 and 20. Yeah, I do know that feeling. I'm not so bad at the minute, but yeah, it's come a long way as Unity. But at the same time, it seemed so familiar when I came back to it. No, you're not supposed to be able to do that. Ooh. But yeah, I don't know, something about it versus, because I'm a Java developer by trade, but I just, something about making your own game. It's just I can't really explain it. For me, it's just, you get such a buzz every time I get one little thing working with it. Whereas at work, I'll figure something out. It's like, oh, cool, I've made the big corporates loads of money. Well, probably not, but I guess it's just because it's your own project. I guess maybe it's not to do with the actual game. I'm just quite a big gamer, so that's why I decided to do this. But yeah, I do love Unity. I just tried Unreal, and I've got no beef with it per se. I don't know. I've never used C++, but it just doesn't click as easy as Unity for me at all. Right, so probably because I didn't do this if statement at all correctly. It's better. Okay. Yeah, so hopefully I can show you what I've done now. So yeah, I'm just slow and steady trying to build a survival game. There we go. Now click R and then click, it puts it down. Yes. Other than the slight hover that I'm getting, and the fact that I still swing my axe, that seems to be working quite nicely now. It's not perfect because it will go through, like, ideally, because I'm going to obviously have hills, I'd like it to wrap around, but I haven't. I've just got the rotation to set to 0, 0, 0, 0 at the moment, but that's just something I haven't yet put in. Anyway, so at the minute I've got very basic gathering mechanics at the minute. So this is supposed to be crystal, stone, and obviously trees. The trees are of different. These two trees are the same model, but one's scale 1 and one's scale 2, and because of that, I've just programmed it in so that'll drop double the amount of wood this one will. So this should give me 20 wood. Now I can spam click even though the animation only runs once. Like it runs through like. But I'm actually hitting it loads, that's why I'm getting loads. But I've set it up as well, because I'm using an axe, it will give me double the resource. I've got a multiplier on there but if I use an axe with the either of these, it will only give me 1 per swing. I know they spawn. Well, everything spawns in a really random spot right now. I've just got it set to a random position, just like slightly higher than the object. But it's all temporary. The logic's sound. That's the main thing. So I've got a basic crafting system, which. So I followed a Bracky's guide for the basic this, other than stacking. I set that up myself, and that's the minimaps of Bracky's guide. But that was really easy to set up. I probably could have done it without. But the crafting system I did all by myself. So even though you might not appreciate it, I was really proud about this. Just, you know, when you figure it out yourself without following tutorials. So that's supposed to be a campfire. I didn't have a good icon for it. So you craft a campfire, and the plan is it drops a little campfire, which will kind of have a glow around it. Might even like have it slight. I don't know. I'll figure that out. It puts it in the inventory, and the plan is when I click this, that will then activate this. Okay, that needs sorting as well. I need to turn off the mesh collider for it as well, and then yeah, you get the point, I guess. And then I've got other weapons, but I haven't actually. It'll craft them, but it won't put them. I can't equip them yet. I've only got the axe set up, and then there's finally the animals, which I've gone for a kind of playful death. I know that sounds a bit morbid. But like a bit Minecrafty, so they fall, they shrink, and the resources burst out of them. Like so, resources can always drops 1 piece of meat, and then it could drop more meat, and it also could drop a reagent. So feather and chicken, even though the chicken looks like rotten flesh on my backpack, but that's just because of the icon pack. It had everything but a chicken. It had shrimp. It had everything. It just didn't have a chicken. So I just got 1 lowly piece of beef from that giant cow. That's nice. Yeah. But yeah, so yeah, it's a start. I've been working on it for just over 3 weeks. I did compete in Ludum Dare, which took a weekend away from me. But that also gave me some ideas for the game as well. So I say it took some time away from me. Didn't. Sorry. Yeah, I'm quite. No, I'm impressed with it because I'm not that proficient in it yet. You know, I mean, I get programming and everything, but the Unity side of things is still learning. And everyone says, and I do agree, like you should start small. But I have done a lot of small projects, and I just decided, because I've always wanted to do a survival game, to just do a survival game and just learn as I go. I'm probably going to end up rewriting it completely again at some point, you know. But it won't be wasted because I've learned. Even tonight with you guys, you know, I've been streaming for 47 minutes. And I've learned a couple of things, both from Googling and from you guys, which I greatly appreciate, by the way. And I just figured I'd stream while I do it because, for one, it's a good way to kind of boost my confidence a little bit, and also people like you guys might come on and help me out and might be a bit interested. So yeah, cheers for that. Anyway, so I think one final thing I'm going to do tonight, because I don't know about you guys, but it's nearly midnight for me. I got work tomorrow. I'm going to try and get it so that that button will start the placement, which shouldn't be too difficult actually. It will, every button for now will instantiate the campfire, but that's all temporary, innit? I'll sort that out. So in theory, they're already buttons, they just have no code behind them. So what I could do is object placement. Just get rid of some of these lines. I don't know about you guys, but I get a bit like, sometimes I delete too many lines. If there's a line there that shouldn't be there, sometimes it just triggers me and I have to get rid of it. A bit of OCD, but it was probably actually easier to read sometimes when. And yet sometimes I'll do that where there's, as long as there's a pattern. I need to comment on some of this code as well because I forget what some of it does. Right, so it's the place that it's the. Well, I'm pressing R at the minute instead of it's that bit I need, isn't it? I think I need to put this behind some button logic instead of on update. So, is it best practice to have all the button logic, like UI button logics in one script, do you know, or put it in the script in which it's going to interact with, if that makes sense? Right, so have like a class for buttons, or have them all where they need to be in terms of logic. I will be moving this actually because obviously not everything's going to be a placeable item. So it makes more sense it being in here, but I will put it in here for the purposes of wanting to get this logic sorted before bed. So just gonna click on. Alright, good to know. I'll probably I'll probably consolidate it all into one behavior class and later, but I need to clean all my scripts. I need to do a bit more organisational stuff. So I started with the cooking script. So anything to do with cooking is going to go in there. But I've got like all these, anything with the word craft at the start, and I could do with organising a little bit. It's all a big mess basically. You get halfway through and then realise how much messier it is than it could be. Right, anyway, so I need to go to the canvas. Oh, in fact, this is a prefab. Right. Inventory slot, here we go. So that's the button. Oh, I actually have use item set up. And in the inventory slot. So it's probably a good thing. I should probably not change that. But I'm going to change it for now, just like I say, just to test this, just to make sure it all works. But then, yeah. I'm so tired. Yeah, I guess because they don't have packages, it's just file structure, but that's all a package essentially is. I should probably just think of it like that. But my Java code's a bit messy, I'm not gonna lie. Still learning that really, but they go quite hand in hand. I find a lot of the like methodology and methods and stuff in C#, in C# and Java are very similar in my opinion. I once said they were practically the same, and my mate who's a C# developer went mental at me, so I don't say that anymore. Anyway. I'm just going to add an extra one because that does nothing at the minute. There's no harm it being there. This won't work, will it? Oh, it will because my players are prefab as well. I'm going to say it won't work because I should probably do it on this and just update it, and I'm not getting confused. So add that player object placement script. Reuse item I called it. That's the only I can see here. Right, so I didn't update. I can probably click it even without. Object placement script has not been. Variable test object placement. Yeah, this ain't gonna work because it's prefab. I need to do more. I should probably do what it was intended to do and have this button inventory slot, then execute the code dependent on obviously what's in the inventory. But I don't think I'm going to do that tonight. I'm getting really tired, I'm not going to lie. And I've nearly hit the 1 hour mark. I said I was only going to jump on and stream for an hour, so yeah, I always get confused where, like, maybe it would run a previous. That's true. I've got a few script objects set up, but I'll figure it out tomorrow. So if you're about, by all means jump on. But yeah, it's 1:45 and I didn't sleep very much last night anyway. So thanks for your help though. Been really good. Yeah. Are you? Where are you from? UK or is it even later where you are? Or? Spain. Is it the same time in Spain? I can't remember. I go to, well, pre-lockdown I go to Tenerife a lot because my parents have got a place over there. I love it. Tried learning Spanish, but I'm ignorant, so I'm ignorant. I'm English, so I'm ignorant is what I'm going to say. Oh, bloody hell, yeah. So, yeah, that's true. My friend lives in Germany, and he's always an hour ahead. So he goes to bed earlier than us, and we always rip into him, and he's like, bloody idiots, I'm an hour early. He says it a bit more harsh than that, to be honest with you, but I won't swear. US West Coast, bloody hell, so it's nice and early where you are. I'm due to go Florida next year for a cheeky Disney trip. My girlfriend's grandparents are paying, so free holiday to Disney, which is a good few grand. So happy days. I've never been West Coast. I've only ever been Florida, so that's like the tourist attraction area in it with all theme parks. Florida. California is one place I've always wanted to go. I was talking to someone, my mate's boss, he's a developer, and he's like, if he could, he'd move out to San Francisco, I think he wanted to live. But I had a drunken conversation with him, and he ended up telling me like how amazing it were and everything, and I just thought, I'd love to go, like, love to travel around the world really, but at the same time can't be arsed with planes. Just use VR headset and just use Google Earth. That'll do. Right, anyway. Oh, I've nearly made it an hour. Right, nice guys. Thanks very much for your help. You both really helped me. Educated me. So yeah, hopefully you can come back and watch me suffer a bit more and help me out. So yeah, yeah, catch you in a bit. Thanks very much. I've only just got this theme thing, by the way, with the stream ending and everything. So hopefully it's looked alright. It's the first time I've used it with actual viewers. I didn't make it as a pre-made thing. Cool, catch you all in a bit, hopefully. Have a good evening, Cynical, seeing as it's early evening for you. I'm a bit jealous.